Today's lesson is called Life Hacks Based on Science. Hello, everyone. My name is Jeff.
And I am Helen.
All right, folks, we've got some more life hacks for you guys. And these aren't the bad life hacks that you can find on the internet. Sometimes you go on the internet and they say, hey, this is a life hack. This is something that'll change your life. Or so they say. Very often I have tried life hacks that I've found on the internet and they haven't worked. Well, we've got you covered, folks. The life hacks that we're talking about are based on science. So we can prove to you that they actually work. Why? Because that's how science works.
Right. Science is based on facts. It's not based on fancy, flashy ideas. And we've looked at a few interesting ones in the previous day. We looked at how to keep earphones untangled. And we've also looked at ripening unripe fruits. And today we're going to be looking at two more interesting life hacks that also have to do with science. And knowing these hacks will, I think, significantly improve our lives.
Yep, everyone, we're out to improve your life today. So, you know what? Listen up. We've got some more life hacks for you guys today. And right after we take a break, we are going to be learning how to clean. Yes, we're going to be cleaning, but we're going to be doing so with the help of science. Yes, when we come back, we'll have a life hack on how to clean with chemistry. So stay put. We'll be right back.
Cleaning with chemistry. Tricks for cleaning stubborn, hard-to-remove substances constitute a whole branch of life hacks involving chemistry. The sticky residue left by labels, stickers, and tape can be easily removed by rubbing the residue with oil. This works because oil and the adhesive used on labels are both nonpolar substances, which can dissolve in other nonpolar substances. Water is polar, so you can't use it to clean such residue.
各位好，第一部分我们看到单字 adhesive， 这个字是名词，意思是粘着剂。例如 We'll need to find an adhesive strong enough to stick this to the wall. 我们得找到粘性够强的粘着剂，把这个贴在墙上。或是 Make sure to use a strong adhesive when installing your new floor tiles. 装设新地砖时，务必使用强力粘着剂。
And welcome back. So first off, we're going to be looking at cleaning with chemistry, which is a particular life hack. And this is very good for me because I don't like cleaning. And if anything's going to help me clean better using chemistry, I'm all for it. So cleaning with chemistry, what does that actually mean? Well, it's a branch of science that looks at the structure of substances and how these substances react to each other. So you have chemicals, elements, and when you mix them together, they produce effects or they make new substances. And using chemistry to clean can also make it easier for you to clean a particular thing. And first, we're going to look at how to clean with chemistry.
We are going to be cleaning with chemistry. So we're going to use some chemicals to make our cleaning jobs a little bit easier. Anyways, tricks for cleaning stubborn, hard-to-remove substances constitute a whole branch of life hacks involving chemistry. So there you go. If you went to, an internet page that has life hacks, you might see a subheading that says cleaning. These are life hack cleaning tips or something like that. So I'm kind of interested right now. I want to learn about some of these particular life hacks because I've got a young daughter. And sometimes, well, let's just say she puts stickers where they don't belong, and boy, are they ever hard to clean off. Maybe with the help of chemistry, I'll be able to clean these stickers or pull these stickers off surfaces and actually clean them up a whole lot easier.
So The word here, constitute, it basically means to combine, to form something. So these tricks to remove hard-to-remove substances, they combine to form a whole branch of life hacks because there are different branches of life hacks. For instance, for a while, I was very interested in gardening hacks. I wanted to learn ways to grow plants better, to get rid of those insects. So I went to gardening hack videos. But these cleaning, using chemicals to clean things, form a particular branch or make up a branch of life hacks.
There you go. They've got a section all to their own there within life hacks. Okay, you'll have these cleaning life hacks like I said before. Now, the sticky residue left by labels, stickers, and tape can be easily removed by rubbing the residue with oil. Wow, I never once thought of using oil. How cool is that? By the way, a sticker in this particular situation is something that sticks to something else. Specifically, a sticker is going to look like a piece of paper or maybe a piece of plastic, let's say, that's dry on one side and might have something on there, a design or something like that. But it has glue or an adhesive on the other side so that you can use it to stick to other things. You can stick stickers on other things. But very often, stickers end up where they don't belong, and when you try to remove that sticker, let's say, there's a residue left behind. You get this gunk, this gluey gunk that you just can't get rid of. But apparently, hey, science says use some oil.
Yep, you can use oil to get the stickers off of surfaces. As a kid, I used to collect stickers. My favorite stickers were Hello Kitty stickers. I had them all over my wall, and then my parents tried to get the stickers off the wall because they wanted to repaint, and had they known to use oil, maybe they would have spent less time trying to get those stickers off the wall. So that's a very good life hack. And it says here, why does oil work? Well, this works because oil and the adhesive used on labels are both nonpolar substances, which can dissolve in other nonpolar substances.
Yes, if you do take a chemistry class, you will learn this. Like dissolves like. So if you've got two nonpolar substances, they're alike in that way, so they'll dissolve each other. Also in chemistry class, they will call water the universal solvent because most things on planet Earth do contain some water. Like dissolves like, so water will dissolve most things, or you can use it to dissolve most things.
However, in this particular case, because water is polar, you can't use it to clean such residue. Although water will dissolve a lot of things, in this case, for stickers, for that sticky gunk, you will be more successful in using oil to get rid of it.
There you go. Anyways, next up, we're going to talk about spicy foods. Actually not, but we'll be talking about what to do when you do eat too much spicy food, let's say, and your mouth is on fire. So stay put. When we come back, we'll talk about putting out the fire in your mouth.
Putting out the fire in your mouth. Spicy food can be challenging if you can't tolerate the burning sensation that comes along with it. Here's a useful trick for putting out the fire in your mouth. A little milk or yogurt will ease the pain. Dairy contains a protein called casein, which breaks up the bonds formed between nerve endings on your tongue, and capsaicin, the chemical in spicy foods that causes the painful burning sensation. Starchy foods such as bread or potatoes can also ease the burning by absorbing the chemical.
第二部分，我们看到片语 put out 表示扑灭点点点，关掉点点点。例如 The firemen put out the fire before it could spread. 消防员在火势蔓延之前就将它扑灭。另外，除了上面的意思，这个片语还有以下几种用法。第一，表示发行、出版。我们可以说 The publisher has put out several new books this year. 该出版社今年发行了好几本新书。第二，表示伸出、延伸。举例来说 Dave put out his arm in order to stop himself from falling over. Dave 伸出手臂，以防自己跌倒。第三，这个片语受词为人时，表示打扰、麻烦某人，造成某人的不便。像是 I didn't ask Jeff to pick me up from the airport because I don't want to put him out. 我并没有请 Jeff 去机场接我，因为我不想麻烦他。 再来，我们看到单字 sensation 这个字是名词，指感觉、知觉。例如 Patty could feel the cooling sensation on her skin after the air conditioner was turned on. 冷气打开后 Patty 感受到皮肤一阵冷。或是 After being in the boat all day, I felt a sensation of movement when I was back on land. 在船上待了一整天后，我回到陆地上时还感觉摇摇晃晃的。另外，除了上面的意思，这个字还可以指引起轰动的人或事物。我们可以说When the rock star moved to town, it created a big sensation in the newspapers. 当那名摇滚巨星搬到镇上，就引起各家报纸争相报道。或是 Edward's band was a sensation at the town festival last year. Edward 的乐团去年在镇上嘉年华造成轰动。接下来我们看到名词 yogurt， 意思是优格。例如 Jamie usually eats a cup of yogurt for breakfast. Jamie 通常吃一杯优格当早餐。或是Eating yogurt that contains live bacteria can be good for your digestion. 吃含有生菌的优格对你消化有益。再来，我们看到单字 starchy， 这个字是形容词，指含淀粉的。例如 My favorite starchy foods include pasta, potatoes, and bread. 我最喜欢含淀粉食物，包含意大利面、马铃薯和面包。
In our last part, we're going to talk about what to do when you've eaten something that's very spicy and your mouth is on fire, or it feels like it's on fire. So, putting out the fire in your mouth. To put out is used when you want to stop something from burning. You put out a fire, for instance. You can say we put out the fire by pouring buckets of water on the flame. So, here we say putting out the fire in your mouth, not because there's actually a fire in your mouth, but that's what it feels like when you eat something that's very, very spicy, when you eat chili peppers by accident, and it just feels like your mouth is burning.
There you go. Put out the fire in your mouth using science. Anyways, spicy food can be challenging if you can't tolerate the burning sensation that comes along with it.
Yes, when you can't tolerate a sensation, it means you cannot accept that sensation. You think that sensation is highly unpleasant. To tolerate, on the other hand, is to be able to accept something, to accept a situation. So, for instance, I could say, I can tolerate lateness for a few times, but I cannot tolerate lateness every day. So that's just an example of how to use the word tolerate. And sensation is just another word for feeling. I could say, I love the sensation of a warm, soft sweater on my skin during wintertime. That's one way of using the word sensation. And here it says, a useful trick for putting out the fire in your mouth. What is that? Just a little milk or yogurt will ease the pain.
I've heard, water. You should stay away from water when you're eating spicy food because that can make things worse. But apparently, milk or yogurt can make you feel better. It will ease the pain. Now, yogurt, I believe that's what you get when you throw milk and good bacteria together. Am I correct?
Indeed, you are. That's basically what yogurt is. It's milk mixed with good bacteria so that you get yogurt, which is sour and very tasty.
Anyways, it says dairy contains a protein called casein, which breaks up the bonds formed between nerve endings on your tongue, and capsaicin, the chemical in spicy foods that causes the painful burning sensation.
So dairy contains something that actually breaks the bond that creates the painful sensation on your tongue. So after you've eaten something that's extremely spicy, you just need to drink some milk or eat a spoonful of yogurt, and then that substance will basically break the bond that creates the spicy sensation.
So there you go. If you drank an ice-cold glass of water, I've heard, you'd actually move the spicy stuff around. So more of this capsaicin will be on your tongue, and the fire will seem hotter in your mouth. So instead, use some chemical, okay? Use some chemistry, I should say, or use some chemicals to your advantage. Dairy contains a protein called casein, okay? And this chemical there, it will make sure that fire in your mouth gets put out, not spread around. Anyways, starchy foods such as bread or potatoes can also ease the burning by absorbing the chemicals. So maybe they don't break the bond like casein does, but they can lift that capsaicin off your tongue and, well, that'll go a long ways towards putting out that fire, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yep, and starchy foods, as it says here, include bread or potatoes. These foods contain starch, which is a white substance that is found in rice, potatoes, and other vegetables. And it's a type of carbohydrate that gives you energy. So starchy foods are actually good for you. In this case, it has an added benefit. It can take away that burning sensation in your mouth because it also absorbs the chemicals. To absorb here, of course, means to take in something, usually to take in a gas or a liquid or other substances. For instance, you would use a sponge to absorb liquid in the kitchen. That's something that absorbs very well.
Anyways, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a short break. But don't go away. We'll be right back with the end of our lesson after this.
You may already know some of these life hacks. Others may be new to you. Whatever the case, you might like to give them a try next time you need an efficient way to ripen a piece of fruit or clean some gunk off one of your things.
最后，第三部分，我们看到名词 gunk 指污秽、黏滑或油腻的东西，像是 Linda asked her son to wash his cup again because she can still see the gunk. Linda 要她儿子重洗一次杯子，因为里头还看得到脏污。
And welcome back. So we're towards the end of our lesson, and we've been looking at life hacks based on science. Now, you may already know some of these life hacks because they're not all that uncommon. However, others may be new to you. Whatever the case, you might like to give them a try next time you need an efficient way to ripen a piece of fruit or clean some gunk off one of your things. So we invite you to try one or all of these life hacks when the occasion arises and see if they actually make your life a little bit more convenient and less frustrating.
Yeah, and you can get rid of gunk if you use these life hacks. Who likes gunk? Nobody. Ugh, gunk. When I think of gunk, I think of something that I don't want. It's a bit messy, a bit gross, it's sticky. Ugh, gunk. How disgusting. But hey, with science, you don't have to deal with gunk anymore. If your child has put stickers all over the place, remember, use some oil and you can get rid of that gunk that gets left behind when you unsuccessfully remove a sticker from some surface. Anyways, folks, that's it for us. It's time for the Chinese teacher to take over.
Hello, 各位同学大家好，我是 Hanny。 我们来看今天的文法重点。课文第一部分介绍的生活妙招是关于如何把标签啊、贴纸和胶带等等留下的那种粘性残留物把它清除掉。文中用到名词 residue， 这个字它表示剩余物、残留物或是残渣。那这个字呢，跟 reside 是有关的。我们来学习它的字首字根。好，看到 sess 或是 sed 或是 sid 或是 side 这一类的字根，它就有 sit 坐或者是就坐的那种意思。那它们就带有那种保持在某种状态的含义。那么在 reside 这个字当中，它的字首 re 表示以前再度，字根 side 表示做。如果某个人或某事物啊，它从以前就一直待在某个地方，一直存在于某个地方，我们用这样的方式，也许可以联想到 reside 它有这种居住、定居或是存在于什么什么的意思。好，那另外 reside 本身的字源它也有这种 remain behind 留下来的那种语义，那我们就可以从这边去联想到 residue 就是遗留下来的东西，留下来的东西那就是剩余物、残留物了。好，那接着我们在 residue 后面加上形容词字尾 al 会变成 residual， 这个字念作 residual， 它是用来形容是残留的、剩余的。好，接着在课文第二部分有一个句子写到说，乳制品含有一种叫做酪蛋白的蛋白质，它能分解舌头神经末梢和辣椒素之间所形成的连结。那这边它用到一个常见的片语动词 break up， 我们来整理几种用法哦。第一种呢，我们可以用 break up 来表达说使什么结束或者是制止，或是使什么分解破碎。那这时候它可以当及物或不及物用。那要特别注意的是，用 break up 来表达终止、制止的语义时，常常是针对斗殴啊、示威等等的活动。举例来说 ，Daniel got hurt while trying to break up a fight between two men. Daniel 在制止两名男子打架时，他受伤了。第二个用法呢，我们可以用 break up 来表达分手、离婚、情侣分手啊、夫妻离婚等等。那这是做不及物用，我们可以用 break up with somebody 来表达和某人分手的意思。例如 Lily broke up with her boyfriend last week. Lily 上周跟她的男朋友分手了。第三种用法是我们用 break up用在口语当中，它就有这种捧腹大笑的意思，这时候就跟 crack up 意思差不多。例如 The joke always breaks her up， 也可以说 The joke always cracks her up， 那个笑话总是会让她捧腹大笑。好，那么第四个用法，我们可以用 break up 来表达打电话的时候，这个声音好像听不清楚啊，然后声音断断续续的那种语义，像是当我们说You're breaking up. I'll call you back later. 你的声音断断续续的，我等一下打电话给你吧。好，那么以上是今天重点整理，我们来回顾今天的单字吧。
Chemistry. Shirley finished her degree in organic chemistry last semester. Constitute. Seeds and berries constitute a large part of the bird's diet. Sticker.As a kindergarten teacher, Darcy has a drawer full of stickers for her students. Dissolve. The tablets dissolve in water, which makes the medicine easy to take. Tolerate. Charlie eats almost everything, but he can't tolerate seafood. Sensation. Myra walked along the beach, enjoying the sensation of sand between her toes. Yogurt. Would you like some yogurt with your breakfast this morning? Absorb.These clothes are designed to absorb sweat while you exercise.
Discussion starter starts now!
All right, folks, now it's time for our discussion starter. Helen, which of these life hacks would you be most likely to use? Can you share any other useful life hacks?
I don't think I'd use any of these, but I can share a life hack. If you need to make a nice vegetable broth, all you need to do is save all of the cuttings from vegetables that you use for other dishes, like the tips of carrots or onion peels, and then you just throw them all in a plastic bag, put them in the freezer, and when you want to make the broth, you just throw all of that into water, boil it, and then take the vegetables out, and you'll have a very tasty broth.
There you go. How cool. Now me, I think I've already let the cat out of the bag. I would be most likely to use the oil life hack because I've got a young daughter and she loves to put stickers all over everything. And sometimes those stickers don't come off. So when I go home, I'm actually going to use that life hack. I'm going to use oil to remove some sticker residue.
Well, this is the end of our program. We hope you had a great time with us today. Hope you can join us again. From all of us here, I'm Helen.
I'm Jeff. See you next time.